cloudy. It is a very, very toasty summer day. We're gonna be doing some fishing. We stopped on the roadside. I've never really fished these spots during this time of the year. We're just gonna be trying to figure some stuff out here. We've got 2 rods. I've got a bucket full of bait. I stopped at a different place earlier. Actually, on the way here, we stopped at like multiple places. There are so many people out fishing today. I don't know why. That's kind of cool to see. Like, heck yeah, get out and fish. But a couple of spots we were gonna hit are super crowded. So this is where the universe has led us. So yeah, we've got 2 setups. We got some bait, we got a dream, we got a bucket full of stuff. Let's not waste any time, man. Let's get this day started. Okay, I like this a lot. There's so many little bait fish in here, a bunch of minnows. If I had a cast net, I'd probably throw it in there and then I'd probably get it all caught up on these oysters. But I like that. Ton of bait. That is a good sign. The tide is about to start coming in. It's pretty low right now. Crabs all over the place here, little fiddler crabs. Oh my gosh. Can you see that right there? There's even a blue crab right next to the surface. As I mentioned, it's hot out. It's been very, very hot out. I mean, it's summertime now. Last video, we got some shrimp. They all croaked in my bucket. I need to get a better bait bucket. Like, there's coolers that help insulate better, and when it's just hot, this just kind of gets hot. But instead of shrimp today, we actually stopped at the bait shop. I don't even know why. We could have probably just got our bait somewhere near here. But we have got some mud minnows. Oh, that's a freaking, look at this. That's a fat one right there. So we're gonna keep our bubbler on and then try to shade it a little bit. All right, so here's this setup we're just gonna be throwing at first. Super light braid, just a little Carolina rig to swivel, little leader and circle hook.
Yeah, let's go. I see it. Hello, buddy.
How y'all doing?
How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
Catching something?
I just got here.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Oh, you see that? I missed it.
That's gonna be tough to paddle through. Man, I give those dudes props. This rip right here, that is strong. Trying to get through that, especially with the paddle kayak, man, that takes some endurance. Takes some motivation. All right. Let's see what we could do here. Spot number 1. I'm liking the breeze. We're just gonna slowly drag this back. But yeah, if you guys remember, like maybe half a year ago, we were fishing here. It was freaking freezing. It was the middle of the winter. I was layered the heck up. But during that time of the year, there were some speckled trout around. And also, eventually, we ended up catching a really nice flounder, like right along this bank line right here. Will not take long for that tide to come in. Soon, all of this will kind of be underwater. So I'm gonna walk over there here in a second, try to cast when we can. Fresh, juicy bait. When I got this from the tackle shop, he's like, dude, these literally just got in here. So these are fresh. Hopefully they last a little bit. And I just have more faith in this right now than I would some shrimp, because all the shrimp will probably be croaked already. All right, come on. Okay, yeah, maybe we're not gonna walk over there. Oh, I had the Crocs on today for something else. I was prepared to go into the water. Dude, what the heck? See these crabs right here? Oh, one thing's for sure, bait is in abundance. Whether it's in a shell or got some fins. I guess crabs have fins too. Crabs of all sizes though. We got fiddlers, we got blue claw. All right, so it's a little bit slower here than honestly we'd probably like. We did some people watching, got some cars driving by, but no fish biting. To try to increase our chances, we've got this other rig, got a little bit heavier of a sinker. I just want it to sit right outside of that main current there. Drag loose, we'll just kind of rest it on the backpack like that. I don't know. Hopefully that'll increase our chances just a little bit. The cool thing about spots like this is that the tide really matters. You could be here for like an hour, and as this tide continues to push in, you know, an hour and 5 minutes into it, some stuff can start happening. Some fish are swimming by, you know? So instead of just like switching spots, hopping and hopping around, we're gonna see what happens here as this tide kind of moves. Will that be the play? I don't know. But if there's bait, you know, I'll wait. The bait looks great. Any minute now, we're gonna get 8. Oh, I'm getting either bit by a crab or a fish. That one's bouncing a little bit too. Come on, man. We need this tide to bring in something. I could see, I mean, redfish, obviously trout and flounder. Those are like kind of like the big 3, but you never know. Dude, that is not safe. Dude was flying. And I mean, people fish like off bridges like this. I don't know, I can think of a couple of reasons why that probably wouldn't be smart to do that. He looked like he was having fun though. We got fish on. Okay, what is that? What is that? Come here. Okay. Okay. Dude, I thought today was not gonna be the day. That is so cool. Whoa. Jeez, man, there's jet ski guy again. This is so cool. Unfortunately, it's not something we can take back. Hello? All right, let's get a good hold of that guy. Originally, I thought like maybe this was a weak fish or something, I don't know. And then I saw that little dot right there. That is beautiful little baby redfish. Cool, man. It's up in this little creek right here. Whoa, sorry about that. Nobody saw that. Okay, so we've been here for hours. I mean, you guys can see this whole area. Like, remember that little walkway that you could walk on? That's that. We've got snagged like 3 different times. This current is almost too strong out here to fish right now. Hold on, we might be on to something. It'd be really cool if there was some more. Whew. It's just so cool, man. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I feel like I say that a lot when I'm going out. But, I mean, seriously, I've only fished this area maybe 2-3 times, like this spot, and that was all in the winter. Like, things change so much once the weather warms up, once the water warms up. A lot of different variables, so it's kind of cool to see, you know, there's something around. With all this bait, it just makes sense, right? It's cool, man. That's exciting. First fish officially of the day. Freaking gnats are everywhere. Let's see if anything else is swimming up in this creek. It makes sense, right? Tide's low. As it starts to rise, all this stuff goes underwater, all these little crabs, all the little bait fish that were hiding back here, they're now easily, like, look, there's a little shortcut to get to them, more easily accessible. Kind of seems like as the tide comes in, the restaurant starts to open. Hopefully there's some more customers. All right, it is the next day. We are traveling very light. We have 1 rod. We do not have a bait bucket. It is, again, another toasty heater. So we got some stuff in the pocket we're gonna be trying out. Yesterday, we managed to catch a fish. We were just kind of like experimenting a little bit, but today we have a mission, and that mission is to hopefully catch a fish that we can bring home and we can eat. Some things in life are changing here pretty soon. If we can catch something to eat, this could be a pretty significant catch and cook for the channel. But also, it's just been a while since we've had some good fresh fish, and yeah, this is saltwater. You never know what you can freaking catch. And especially with hopefully what we're using today, there's a lot of stuff that could be on the menu. So let's not waste any time. Let's get out there. Let's see what the heck we can freaking do. Ooh, did I mention it is freaking toasty? I appreciate Mother Nature for today because this is one of the first days in a long time that it is not like dumped in the middle of the day. I don't think there's any rain on the agenda. If we learned anything, that does not mean it won't rain though. Smells fishy. Not like low tide fishy, but like we're about to catch something fishy. All right, here we go. This is our little jetty spot. If you guys haven't seen, a couple of videos ago, we actually came out here and we crushed it with the flounder. We had some live mud minnows. We actually caught a freaking tank that day too, so that was a lot of fun. But we're kind of switching things up a little bit today. Step one, get untangled, because for some reason that we're just, yep. This should be more than adequate for this spot. Just a little 2-ounce pyramid sinker. Yeah, we've got a little float rig, high-low pompano, whatever you want to call it. The weight is down here, and then these will kind of be suspended in different parts of the water column. But there's also a float, which will kind of keep them up and also maybe attract something. Still unsure if the float actually helps or not. People say different things. Hopefully today it does though. On the other hand, we've got some of these bait strips. These are pink and these are supposed to be shrimp scented. So we're gonna put a little chunk of these. Hold on, we're having some technical difficulties cutting them with these pliers. One day I don't have my knife. Put the hook through this little piece, just like that. There we go. 2 little pieces of fake shrimp. It's supposed to smell like shrimp. There are people who say, you know, they work better than shrimp. I mean, I don't know if anything really beats fresh shrimp. But we'll see if this does anything today. Cast that right out there. I don't know, we'll kind of see, man, how this works. I mean, I really did not want to bring a bucket of shrimp out here today just because it's been so hot. Last time we did that, which was last video, the shrimp like croaked and I had a bubbler in and they were in the shade. They, you know, we'll see if anything bites us, if this was the right move. We're definitely more nimble. Don't have as much to carry, but hopefully we'll still have some fish to carry back to the truck. I'm hoping. Oh, there's a little nibble. Little nibble though. Oh, there's another nibble. Come on, babe. I don't care what it is. Come on. It's very light taps. There's another one. We're still on here. That's the nice thing about these two, is that the fake shrimp's supposed to stay on way better than a normal shrimp. Again, I'm down for anything that possibly bites. I'm talking even as small as something like a pinfish, pigfish. It's possible, you know, to catch bigger stuff on this. I mean, flounder is not completely, I guess, out of the question. Trout. I mean, it's especially during these warmer months and the summer-ish time. I mean, you never freaking know. There's a lot of stuff that could be swimming around here. As well as apparently during this time of the year, there's a ton of tarpon around. Is that something I should try to catch? I don't know much about tarpon. We did hook one like a year ago around this area. I just know that it's a lot of patience and oh, that was a really good hit we just got. That thing shook my tip. Oh yeah, something, look at that. Something straight up jacked our freaking, hold on. Now it's personal. You won't come back and try that again. You literally won't. You see, I don't know, man. If we were out here using chunks of shrimp instead of chunks of fake shrimp, would we be putting up numbers? Those are the kind of questions. Because you don't know, maybe like there's just not much here right now. Or maybe they're just looking at this thing like, what the? Oh. Huh? got big right at shore here. Yeah, man, first fish of the day. This looks like... See, those spots are interesting. That's a whiting, but that looks almost like a northern. Oh, jeez. Hey, you too. Well, that's the start to the day. That guy was pretty cool. He was passing by. That was pretty small. There's like no size limit. We're gonna see if we can get something a little bit bigger. That was kind of weird though, dude. He ate like, I don't know. We've been casting out pretty far. He ate like right in this area. We might need to simmer down the casting a little bit. I feel like I just got another nibble right there. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice hit right there. It's just so hard when you're using a circle hook. You're just supposed to reel down. Sometimes I just want to set that hook so bad. The last time we were flounder fishing, I was doing that. You're not supposed to set the hook, but it's freaking it's the hook set police. Sometimes it's fun, all right? I don't think I have a fish on. There's definitely some stuff in this like intermediate casting range for sure. We might have just been putting it right over their heads. Do I have fish on there? We also are missing our top bait. I don't know, man. This stuff's coming off the hook pretty easy. Oh yeah. Oh, that's something right there. That thing took it right down. What is this? Oh yeah, what is that? These don't get honestly too much bigger than this from what I've seen. This is a really actually good eating fish. We will take it. That's actually a nice fish right there. Super shiny, pretty. That is a silver perch. People call them different names down here, but these things are really good eating. All right, still got the bait on. The thing about those fish is that if there's one, it's likely that there are more. That might be the little things that are chomping at us. I don't know, man. There could be a lot of different stuff down there. We'll kind of experiment and see. I don't have the most time out here to fish today, but we'll throw some casts, see if anything else is out here. Hopefully like another one or two of those would be nice. Oh. Yeah, there's motion. Some motion and commotion in the ocean. Sometimes I don't notice like other people in the world, like IRL, that are around me. Sometimes, dude, this thing's getting bit. And sometimes I just wonder, like, what if they hear that? Like, what are they thinking? I'm just literally Dr. Seuss rhyming, talking to myself. I mean, I'm sure there's weirder things I could be doing. This kind of fishing is just like a lot of fun to me, though. I kind of, oh. Hello. It's a mystery. You never know what you're gonna catch. Already up to 2 species. We've got a pretty light setup. It's just fun, you know? Oh my gosh. What is that? Dude, that pulled drag like instantly. Okay, what the heck is this, man? That's what I'm talking about, just mystery. You never know what could be in the water here. It's kind of pulling hard. What the heck is this? Oh my gosh. Dude, that's so sick. Come up here, come up here. Heck yeah, dude. All right, 3rd species of the day on the fake shrimp yet again. This dude is definitely not a keeper. You hear him grunting though? You shouldn't be grunting, man. You should be happy. You're swimming back, going home today. That is a black drum. Although it looks like a sheep's head, and at first I thought it was a sheep's head as well. Black drum have a different mouth, and they have like little whiskers down there, and they have different teeth. And yeah, if you see the mouth, you could just automatically tell. But they have those same vertical bars, kind of look like a, oh, sorry about that, buddy. Get you back in there. They got those bars though, they kind of look like they've been in jail. Although I guess not really, because don't jail people wear like orange nowadays? I don't know, maybe some still wear black and white stripes. I think it looks cool. I understand maybe the high vis though, like if they escape using spoons and stuff, I guess it's easier to see orange. I don't know. Anyway, that's cool. 3 species, including one that actually fought pretty hard. Pull drag. I mean, when those get bigger, they really do fight. I want to target those a little bit more around here. We might do that soon. I have some ideas. All right, anybody else? All right, so here is our fish. We are back in the camper. Hey, what's up, Ed? How you doing today? You doing good? Come on. Okay. Come on. Go ahead. Alright, so before we get to cooking this fish up, I just want to give a big thank you to all the kind words. And yeah, man, just that last video, if you guys haven't seen it, we kind of went in depth on some health stuff I've kind of been struggling with for the past couple years. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make that video or not, but I'm glad I did. I got a lot of messages from you guys and saying, you know, you're not going through exactly the same thing, but something similar. And yeah, man, if you're going through stuff, just keep your head up. Thankfully, recently I have been feeling really good and just my spirits are super high, and I'm just excited to get out and fish and make these videos. As I hinted at last video, there will be some big life changes here pretty soon. No, we are not having a little baby first state. This catch and cook, as I was kind of hinting at earlier, this could be a big one, man. This might be the last ever catch and cook we do in this camper. I don't know, that's not 100% fact, but that could be a possibility, which is just like crazy. I don't know if you guys can hear the AC is freaking blasting. It is so hot outside. Obviously it's summertime, obviously we're down south, but we have 2 ACs in this camper. It is at 75. It is struggling. Once I start cooking, man, it is going to keep rising. Thankfully we have a small fish we caught. We're going to cook it up super quickly. If you are newer here, I live in a camper. This is Chef First State's kitchen, and this is Chef First State's giant catch of the day. Let's get to it. Alright, heat is on, butter in the pan. We're just doing something that we've done super simple. This has kind of been like a staple of the camper catch and cooks. I want to grow and be a better chef and just to do a little bit more experimental things. But this is an ode to the camper. We've just got some static seasoning on the fish. We kind of scaled it up a little bit. Butter in the pan. Alright, and here she is. Possibly the last ever fish we are going to catch and cook inside of the camper. Trust me, I watch a lot of videos. I find it super annoying when people are like, oh, there's something coming up, but I can't tell you yet. But this is actually one of those times where like, I just want to make sure everything is figured out before I actually let you guys know what's going on in the background. But I figured, you know, it's kind of nice to let you know that something is about to happen, so you're not just like, wow. But yeah, pretty soon here we're going to be traveling. We're going to be going back up to Delaware soon, going to some other places. And I'm just excited. You know, I'm not 100%, but the foot's feeling better. We're having fun. That's what it's all about. No crazy fish caught. That black drum did fight pretty hard though, but just, you know, we're having fun. We're still figuring stuff out here. Let me take a bite of this, and it's pretty much going to do it here today for this video. Can't really, hold on. All right, that's a better view. Here we go, man. Last bite. Well, first bite, but of the possible last. We've had a lot of good catch and cook times in the camper. A lot of different fish species in a lot of different areas of the country. It's pretty likely, I don't know if it's 100% though, but yeah, we're gonna treat this as if this is the last fish to grace the camper in Chef First State's kitchen. Let's take this bite. I'm telling you, man, that's a good white fish. Could use a little bit of lime. We don't have that, but if you can get into a bunch of these, which like a lot of areas around here you can, this is a pretty tasty fish. Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, there will be 2 videos popping up on the screen right here that you guys will probably enjoy as well. Let me know what other kind of species you wanted me to catch and cook or where we should travel to. We got a lot of cool things coming soon. Just stay tuned. All I gotta say, man, is thank you guys so much again for all the freaking support. Let's keep this rolling. Thank y'all for watching. See you next video.